For what purpose does the gentleman from Arkansas rise?
Madam Clerk, I rise tonight in the spirit of 1923 to address the House. Madam Clerk, to nominate Kevin McCarthy for Speaker of the House.
The gentleman is recognized.
First, let me express my deep appreciation, the appreciation of everybody in this room for the work you're doing, Madam Clerk. From the first Speaker of the House, the Honorable Frederick Muhlenberg, to the one that will be elected next, Kevin McCarthy. The role of Speaker of the House is one of the most beloved in American history. The Speaker's mission is to carry out the principled goals and objectives of his or her party, while at the same time protecting this institution and the traditions of the people's house. All the while remaining faithful to that imperative in our preamble of the Constitution to promote the general welfare. House Republicans 100 years ago unleashed a pro-growth agenda. House Republicans under Speaker Kevin McCarthy will unleash a pro-growth agenda to get this economy moving.
Madam Clerk, it is with great pride that I rise to nominate the gentleman from New York, the man who has been the lead vote getter 10 times and counting, to be the Speaker of the House. Madam Clerk, the last several days have been difficult for the country and for the American people as they have watched what has unfolded in this chamber, as they have seen the dysfunction laid bare on the other side of the aisle. If we want to talk about history, let's talk about recent history. 2 years ago, tomorrow, I stood here with so many of you in this chamber as our democracy was attacked, as our colleagues on the other side of the aisle tried to overturn an election. And the country, yet again, did what it has done before. It looked to House Democrats to lead and to govern. And that is exactly what we did when we certified the election and we safeguarded the transfer of power. So,
For what purpose does the gentleman from Florida rise?
To place a name in nomination for the position of Speaker of the House.
The gentleman is recognized.
My friends, when Donald Trump was president, taxes were cut, regulations were slashed, energy was abundant, wages were rising, capital was returning from overseas to fund the dreams and ambitions of our fellow Americans, and the economy was roaring. What a contrast to what we have seen from this administration now. And so I rise to nominate Donald Trump for the position of Speaker of the House. And for all of the vitriol that we hear from the media and at times the left, there were great moments of bipartisanship under the Trump presidency.
Clark of New York. Jeffries. Cleaver. Jeffries. Klein. McCarthy. Cloud. Donalds.
The tellers agree in their tallies that the total number of votes cast is 432, of which the Honorable Hakeem Jeffries of the state of New York has received 212. The Honorable Kevin McCarthy of the state of California has received 200. The Honorable Byron Donalds of the state of Florida has received 12. The Honorable Kevin Hearn of the state of Oklahoma has received 7. The Honorable Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 1, with 1 recorded as present. No nominee having received the majority of the votes cast, a speaker has not been elected. The yeas and nays are requested. Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device. Have all members-elect voted? Does any member-elect wish to change his vote or her vote?
No change. Closed.
On this vote, the yeas are 219, the nays are 213. The motion is adopted. Accordingly, the House stands adjourned until noon tomorrow.